So this video is kind of a mind kind of thing. This video goes out to Microsoft Sam, which is primating stuff, and Microsoft Sam tells us creepypastas. And of course, one of the creepypastas I really like is King of the Hill Lost Episode. Now, I'm going to try and see if I can get this. I was in a Goodwill store to buy some I was in a Goodwill store to buy some N64 games because that store normally had a good stock on retro games. However, I strolled over to the VHS section of the back, just then remembering that I owned a VCR. And what I saw was the Titanic VHS tapes, the ones that came into tapes later after that. I thought it would be a good movie for me and the wife, as she had never seen it before. And I inspected one of the tapes, and it said KOTH 101 1E1 NR. I inspected the other tape, and it said KOTH 1E1 NRP2. I assumed it was part 2. I didn't know why one 20 to 23 minute episode took 2 VHS tapes, but I was curious. So I brought the thing. When I got home, there was nobody there but me. And I popped in the first disc, and it started normally after that, with just a silent camera panning over the city of Arlen, Texas. And with Bobby, and the beginning of the episode had Bobby at the baseball game and Hank yelling at him. Peggy was seen in the background crying, and Hank simply told her to shut the hell up. And Hank picked up the ball and got into a throwing position. He threw the ball, and it hit Bobby's nose, and Bobby's nose was bleeding, and he went into the bathroom, cupped his nose. Peggy was on the phone late at night with the social worker, telling him about how Hank had simply threw the baseball at Bobby. Just then, Hank busted through the doorway. He was in a bathrobe and had no glasses. He grabbed the phone and said, "Who the hell is this?" Hank yelled. This is the Department of Child Services," was the response. Hank's face quickly turned red and slammed the phone back into the wall. He grasped Peggy by the neck, You're gonna get more of those twit boys over here to put me in prison and take my boy away? He yelled. He howled. Just then, he tipped Peggy by the back of the neck to the backyard, where then he took a propane tank off of the grill and shoved the valve in Peggy's mouth. The video then went silent at this point, and it simply showed the picture of Peggy with the propane valve in Peggy's mouth. And that's basically it. I have no more content for this video. Other than it scared the shit out of me when I was little, and yeah.